Hi, mother dear. I just got done eating supper, so I thought that now would be a good time to write to you. Sam Lowe, my lawyer for the state, came to see me earlier last week. He said the prosecutor offered me 7 years still for the state. I hadn't heard anything before then, so I figured the state must have dropped it, but I should have known that with the ignorance of this town, they wouldn't. This town has gotten a reputation for arresting people for anything and keep them in jail too long. The governor said something to the guy that runs the jail about it, holding more people than it was supposed to. And I guess the authorities of this town is being investigated because all the rest it makes. The state is investigating them. They're greedy for money. Anyway, I told Sam Lowe that the cop was offered 5 years by the prosecutor, and I want the shame. Mike Patterson is the cop's name. He is a paid lawyer. Sam Lowe is going to talk to the prosecutor to get me 5 years from the state also. It's all going to run concurrent anyway, but I still want it as low as possible. The whole thing still upsets me. That I could have been so out of it that I let someone talk to me into doing such a grotesque thing. But it happened, and I'm getting through it. I'm just happy I never really did anything to an actual child. I don't think I could have lived with myself if I had. I should be out of here in 2.5 months or less. Thank God. I've been able to see Andrew every day for the last week. He's a trustee right now, so that's why I've been able to see him every day. I gave him a couple noodles I bought from the commissary and a couple netty betties. They were the first things he had from the commissary since you sent me that extra $10, so that he could buy $5 worth of stuff himself. He wanted me to tell you he said Happy Mother's Day. He also wanted me to ask you if it was alright for him to have your address to write to you to have someone else to write to, and to make sure he can stay in contact with me. He's going to be leaving for prison any day now. I told him I'd ask about giving him your address before I actually gave it to him. I feel really bad that he has to spend so much time in prison. He seems to be a good kid. He just never had a parent that cared for him. I think that's why he likes me so much and keeps asking about you. He said he's going to do as much as he can while he's in prison to get his life straightened out. I hope that he does too. I'm learning a lot of Spanish from the Mexican roommate I told you about. I'm having fun learning it too. I've been spending about 4 or 5 hours a day working out. Then I come in my room and I study Spanish or write in my book. I'm the only one in here that's constantly doing something. The other guys ask me why I'm doing so much while I'm in here, and I told them that if I can get something good out of the time that I have to be in here, then I'm going to make sure that I get as much from it as I can, and that it's not going to be said that I wasted any part of my life for no reason. Some people might be happy wasting their life in here doing nothing but sleeping, but I can't. It would drive me nuts. I think it's funny now that I can speak some Spanish. Me and my roommate can say some things to each other in front of the other guys, and none of them know what we're talking about. I guess I'm going to end this here and write a little in my jail book to send to you also. I love you, Lorne. P.S. Tell Redacted to give Bud a kiss from me. Mwah.